Section 4.4, Simplifying Rational Expressions. To divide rational expressions, we have to factor the numerator, factor the denominator, multiply the first rational expression by the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Basically, we flip the second fraction and change the division to multiplication. Then we multiply like usual. Do not distribute, leave everything in factored form. Last step, reduce terms that are in both the numerator and denominator. Now let's do some examples. Example 3, part A. In step 1, we have to factor the numerators, but we notice that both numerators are prime. Step number 2, we have to factor the denominators. So let's do that. After we factor the denominators, we have to multiply the first rational expression by the reciprocal of the second expression. That means we have to flip the second fraction and change the division to multiplication. Now that we flipped the second fraction, we can multiply straight across and we get 7x squared times x plus 8 times x minus 1 over 7x squared times x plus 8 times 2. The last step, we have to reduce terms that are in both the numerator and denominator. We can simplify with x plus 8 and also with 7x squared. Our answer is x minus 1 over 2. Example 3, part B. I already factored both numerators and denominators. I'm going to go straight to step 3 and multiply the first rational expression by the reciprocal of the second rational expression. The first fraction stays the same, x minus 6 times x plus 1 over x minus 3 times x plus 1. We change the division sign to multiplication and we flip the second fraction. So now we have x minus 3 times x plus 3 over 2x plus 1 times x minus 6. After multiplying the numerators together and the denominators together, the next step is to reduce terms that are in both the numerator and denominator. So we can simplify x plus 1 with x plus 1, x minus 3 with x minus 3, x minus 6 with x minus 6. What's left? It's x plus 3 over 2x plus 1. This is our answer. Part C. Again, I already factored the numerators and the denominators. Now, I'm going to keep the first fraction the same. X plus 4 times x plus 3 over x minus 5. I'm going to change the division sign to multiplication and I'm going to flip the second fraction. So I have x minus 5 times x minus 2 over x plus 3 times x plus 6. Next, let's multiply the numerators together and then we multiply the denominators together. Last step, we reduce the terms that are in both the numerator and denominator. We simplify x plus 3, we simplify x minus 5, and we are left with x plus 4 times x minus 2 over x plus 6. This is our answer. For example, part D, I follow the same steps. First, I factored both numerators and denominators. Then, I changed the division sign into multiplication and I flipped the fraction, the second fraction. Next, multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. And lastly, we simplify the common terms that are both in the numerator and denominator. And in this case, x minus 2, we simplify it. The answer is 3x plus 4 everything squared over 2x minus 1 times x plus 2 squared.